It is episode number 1. Kelli Bonomo's kitchen counter. We're going to start keeping track. So I'm doing this early today because my work day is not finished, and I don't want it to get too late and then I get too tired and I don't want to do it. Plus, I think I'm fighting something. So, all right, I think we're good. Okay, so really quick, I'm actually going to share some stuff with you on this quick Facebook Live video. Some of my favorite things that I keep in my kitchen that I believe are a necessity when you're wanting to eat healthy and you're wanting to create good meals and you're wanting to do things fast and you're not wanting to spend hours and hours and hours in the kitchen cooking. So have your pen and paper handy, and you might want to jot down a couple of these things because they are extremely important for helping you create fast meals and simplify all of your food prep. Okay, so my top 3 kitchen gadgets. Some of these you might have. Some of them you may have never used before or have ever seen before. So the first thing is my latest purchase, which is I've always used a garlic press, but I actually got this particular garlic press from Pampered Chef. And what I love about it is you do not have to peel the garlic. So whenever you get a garlic clove, you know, and it comes like, I actually have this right here, and it comes like this, right? And then you break it off like this, and then you have to peel this skin off of it, and then you put it into the garlic press, and then you push it, you know, put it in there, and then you push it down. With this particular garlic press, you do not have to peel it. So you can literally take your garlic clove, like skin and all, and like stick it down in this thing and push it and mince it, and the fresh garlic will come out and the skin and everything else stays in it. So it makes it so quick for you to have fresh garlic in your meals and not having to get like all garlic smelly fingers. The cool thing too is that it's dishwasher safe. I get this, actually, I bought this from Pampered Chef. I swore I should have a Pampered Chef party because I have several of their things that's really great. And it comes with like this little, one of the girls in my cooking class this last weekend referred to this as a Barbie hairbrush, which is funny because it kind of looks like that, but it actually helps clean it out. So just rinsing it with hot water, throwing it in the dishwasher, good as golden. And you don't have to peel the garlic clove. You can put the whole thing right in there, boom, okay? So, hi Mom. Hi. So the Pampered Chef garlic press, this is this is my first kitchen gadget that I think is an absolute necessity because it makes it easy for you to have fresh garlic in your meals and not have to worry about peeling the garlic clove. All right, number 2, another Pampered Chef tool, which, you know, this could be used for probably multi-purpose, someone's in trouble, or this is a meat chopper. So I have actually, you know, normally we use a wooden spoon or a spatula with breaking up meat, and sometimes it's hard because with the spatula it's just a straight thing. This like virtually breaks it up in the meat up into pieces. It makes it so much better and easier with browning and breaking it up. So I don't really know the name of this. If you're watching this Facebook Live and you know the name of this, it's actually a Pampered Chef tool. I want to say it's a meat chopper, but one of my awesome clients, Melinda Hogan, gave this to me after attending one of my cooking workshops. And I will tell you, I use this tool all the time when I am browning up ground meat. It makes it way easier. Okay, so that's tool number 2. And then my last and certainly not least is one of my dear friends in Atlanta that I went to visit recently told me about this next one, and while I was at her house I actually ordered it on Amazon, so you can find this on Amazon, and it really is an awesome tool to have because you can do so many things with it. So it is actually called the Vidalia. It's probably gonna be backwards. Hopefully it won't be, but if it is, it's the Vidalia Chop Wizard. And it comes like this, comes off. It comes with two things like this. One looks like this, one looks like this. This is excellent for chopping up potatoes to do like hash browns, or if you want to make French fries, healthier version of French fries, fruit, cheese. I mean, the sky's the limit. But I actually use this with cutting up squash this weekend for my workshop, and it made it so much easier cutting the vegetables or the fruit into small pieces, and then you just set it on top. So this actually goes on here like this, and then this little thing fits on like this, and then you put your fruit or veggie or whatever you're chopping or your cheese right there, and then you just take this thing and then you just smash it down and it breaks it into pieces. Awesome. You can find this on Amazon. It is not expensive, I promise you. And the cool thing is even the side has actually the measurements. So if you need a cup, 2 cups, so on, of whatever it is that you need, just makes it easier for slicing and dicing and cutting. The awesome thing about this tool, and a lot of these gadgets, when you use them, they're a pain in the butt to try to clean, right? So this one comes with this little comb that goes with the Barbie hairbrush from the garlic press. But this little comb actually helps get all the pieces out of here. So you rinse with hot water, pull it apart, throw it in the dishwasher, easy peasy. Good as gold, done. So there's my 3 kitchen gadgets that I think are extremely important to have. The Pampered Chef garlic press, because you don't have to peel the garlic, you can just throw the clove down in there, boom. Pampered Chef meat chopper, and the Vidalia Chop Wizard that you can get on Amazon. Okay, so those are my 3 kitchen gadgets that I use quite a bit because it simplifies dicing and chopping and all that fun jazz. Okay, top 5 spices / additions that I think every kitchen needs to have. Whether you like cooking or not, I promise you that if you keep the 5 of these things in your kitchen, it's going to help all of your dishes taste significantly better. And especially if you're trying to cut out salt, I'm gonna go through a couple things that will help with that. So the first thing that I think is extremely important that every kitchen should be a variety of vinegars. So at our home, we have tarragon vinegar, we have red wine pomegranate vinegar, we have plain white vinegar, we have regular balsamic vinegar, and then I order from this company in Nashville, Indiana, called the Wild Olive. I know all this is probably backwards, but the Wild Olive actually has a variety of aged balsamic vinegars. So they come in these beautiful bottles, and then you can get these little top pour things. But what's awesome about these aged balsamic vinegars is that it really allows you to expand seasoning and sprucing up your food without adding a lot of sugar and a lot of syrup and a lot of unhealthy things. So the great thing about the these aged balsamic vinegars is there is a huge variety of flavors. So they have garlic, cilantro, jalapeno lime. What do we have here? Coconut white balsamic, a vanilla orange white balsamic, strawberry infused, cranberry walnut. They're great for salad dressings. They even carry, or they used to carry, I don't know if they still do, a hickory balsamic that tastes like barbecue sauce. And when you're using vinegars, it cuts down on the sugars. So not only is vinegar great for you because it helps raise the alkalinity of your body, but they're awesome for just having a better choice for salad dressing, marinades, and all, of course, that whole area, especially if you're a dipper, if you like to dip your food and everything. So the Wild Olive, their website's thewildolive.com. If you call them, just say, hey, Kelli Bonomo told me that she uses your vinegars and they're pretty awesome. I don't get anything for it, but I should, right? Okay, so definitely a variety of vinegars. Another thing with vinegars is they're great for salad dressing. They're great for marinades, and you can really spruce up any recipe with some vinegar and some stevia. It's kind of like we'll make like almost like a natural dressing. Okay, also, so number 2, so vinegars would be number 1. Number 2, what I think every kitchen should always have on hand is lemons and limes. So lemons and limes are excellent when you're trying to spruce up your food and you're really trying to watch the salt and the sodium intake, because there's just something that's so refreshing and delicious with citrus added into your salads, your chicken, your turkey, excuse me, stir fries. Another, like fresh herbs, so like adding lemon or lime with some fresh cilantro will absolutely spruce up any dish, any meat, any rice, anything really. So lemons and limes are excellent to always have on hand, because if you're getting bored with your food, they are just a great additive for helping to spruce up your meals. Okay, number 3 that I think everybody's kitchen should have, and we already kind of talked about this a little bit, is garlic. Now, if you've been in my cooking class, like, we have garlic in every form possible in this kitchen. We have it in powdered form. We have it fresh. I even have a jar of minced garlic in the refrigerator. Mrs. Dash garlic and herb. Garlic is one of those seasonings that like can truly take anything and make it taste a little bit better, especially if it's lacking salt. It just does something beautiful to everything. And if you're trying to watch, how many people are hanging around you, the more garlic that you eat, the less you got to worry about that. Okay. Number 4, right? So vinegars, lemons and limes, garlic. Number 4, I would say important spices or food additives, what every kitchen should have, should be a variety of Mrs. Dash seasonings. So one thing that I teach with nutrition is really watching your salt, your sodium intake, and a great way to do that is try to find different herbs and spices that you can use that don't have a lot of salt in them. Now, if my mother was sitting here with me right now, she would tell you that everything that I make needs salt added to it. So I'll get to that one in a second. So a variety of Mrs. Dash, most grocery stores carry Mrs. Dash. A couple of my favorites is the onion and herb, the lemon and herb. Of course, there's your lemon again. The garlic and herb. And then she also has, like, if you like spicy, she's got a Southwest Chipotle. She's got a lime Chipotle. So there really is a great variety of Mrs. Dash seasonings that will help spruce up your foods and really kind of watch the salt intake. A lot of people don't know this, but I do know Kroger, and I believe a couple other grocery stores also carry Mrs. Dash. She has a taco seasoning mix. She has a pot roast seasoning mix. Those you can find in like the gravy aisle or near like the packets of salad dressing or the soup mixes. But they're excellent for throwing in the crock pot. So it's just a great way to be able to spice up a lot of your food. Always having those seasonings and that on hand will really help you with your variety in the kitchen. Okay, last and certainly not least, we're gonna get to Himalayan pink salt. So Himalayan pink salt is actually a salt that I recommend all my clients utilize for a couple reasons. Number 1, you do not bloat from Himalayan pink salt like you will an iodized or a sea salt. Himalayan pink salt is also very healing for the body. And more importantly, it goes a long way. So I actually find it, in the grinder, so you can go that route. Or you can even find it where it's already ground. So I have this cute little box that I always keep up on near my stovetop, and then also on the dinner table for my mom, and because everything that I make doesn't have enough salt in it for her. So, but it makes it really easy to when, you know, you're cooking and you just want to add a little bit and you don't want to sit with the grinder. So the Himalayan pink salt is definitely a way for you to be able to really monitor how much salt is going into your food. So I will cook with Mrs. Dash salt-free and just add a little bit of Himalayan pink salt to a lot of my recipes. So I'm really controlling as far as how much salt is going into our foods. So there you have it. So the 5 things that I think are necessary for everybody to have in their kitchen and in their kitchen cabinets is a variety of vinegars, definitely some garlic, citrus, lemon and limes, a variety of Mrs. Dash seasonings, and then some Himalayan pink salt. And I would say Himalayan pink salt and pepper, if you like a little pepper on your food. So, okay, that is it. Hopefully this little video helps you with the little kitchen gadgets that I use. And I'm gonna be doing these little videos from my kitchen counter. Sometimes we'll talk about nutrition and health and fitness. Sometimes we'll talk about life, dreams, aspirations, business ideas, any advice or tips that I can give to any of you, no matter what aspect of your life that you're looking for a little guidance or motivation. I'm hoping that I can bring that to you. The whole purpose of this process is, and I had mentioned this earlier today, is most of the big conversations that happen in our homes, if your home is anything like mine, they happen when we gather in the kitchen and we gather around the kitchen counter. So with that being said, I welcome you to my kitchen counter, and hopefully these little tips will help you today and you will enjoy cooking a little bit more, trying some of these things and these gadgets. So with that being said, I wish you all a great rest of your Monday. I gotta get out of here and get back to work, and till I see you again at the kitchen counter. Bye.